Hi, I'm Jeff Ludy, the owner of Houston Window Experts. You know, a lot of people ask me, Jeff, what's the deal with 0% financing? And I got to tell you, there are some hidden fees in there. So let me tell you the truth about 0% financing. When a window company or a siding company or a roofing company, whatever they might be doing, encounters clients who say, I love what you can do, but I need some options. I either need time because I want to wait till the stock market comes up to get, sell some of my stock, or I have a bonus coming next year. They love stuff, where you get 0% financing. But when it's not like that, when it's 48 months of 0% financing, sometimes people say, oh, that's a great deal. I'm going to go with that company because it has 0% financing for 4 years. Well, I want you to know kind of how the whole system works, because there are some hidden costs in that, and I want you to know the true cost of 0% financing. Now, I offer some 0% financing, and I'm going to go into that as well and kind of explain to you how we do it. So a typical window company will need to make money to stay in business, and the average is somewhere between 15 and 22%. In fact, that's kind of where we are. 22% on smaller jobs, all the way down to 15% on 20% on bigger jobs, all the way down to 15 on smaller jobs. That makes sense, right? Because we're going to do more work at a house, so it's more affordable for us to do it. So let's use an example of a job that costs $10,000. And your job could be $100,000, but it would still apply. On a $10,000 job, typically the cost of the windows is somewhere around $5,000, which leaves about $5,000, and the labor is somewhere around $3,000. I'm talking about just a typical job here. So what does that leave for profit? Exactly. That leaves somewhere around $2,000 for profit on that job. Now let's say that the company says, I want to make $2,000. That's really what I need to stay in business because we have to pay our bills. What a lot of them are doing instead is they're saying, okay, I'd love to give you an incentive to buy from me and not from someone else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this up to $12,000. And then I'm going to tell you, my cost is still the same, right? So 12 minus 8 is what? $4,000. Now to that $4,000, they can offer you a 0% interest for up to 48 months in some cases. Now, if they still need to make $2,000 on this job to stay in business, that extra money that they're going to offer you the 0% interest on has to come out of here. And it depends on what the options are, and it can also depend on a person's credit. Somewhere between 5% and 18% is pretty common. So on a $10,000 job that now you finance to 12%, 10% would be somewhere around $1,200 on a 48-month deal. So who's paying for the 0% interest? Is the company paying for it? Yes, actually they are. But you're paying the company an inflated price so that they can still come out where they need to be to make money. Nothing wrong with it. So I get the question all the time. People say, well, Jeff, that's not true because I have excellent credit. Well, that's kind of the problem. The better your credit is, the less chance that you're going to default on this and hit that 17.99%. So to a company who's given 0% interest, they're just not really interested in you paying all your bills, but they know you will. So they've got to make the money from somebody, and they make it from the dealer. So the question is, how do we do it at Houston Window Experts? Because we do know that people love our products, and they want to finance those products from time to time. So we basically offer 3 options. But let me start with that same scenario of the $10,000, okay? So if we sell a job for $10,000, we want to make the same $2,000 that our competitors do. And if our windows cost us $5,000 and our labor costs us $3,000, we end up with our $2,000, just like in the last scenario. But here's the difference. If we want to end up with this $2,000, the question is, how can we offer you financing? So let me explain what we do. Our $10,000 job, we do like they did. We reprice it for $10,500, and I'm going to tell you why. Because the bottom line is we need that $2,000. If we have $10,500 in our sales price, we offer a 5% discount. So if you write a check, okay, then we'll give you a 5% discount to go back to the $10,000, which is what we needed to be at in order to make a $2,000 profit. Now, yes, Jeff, why is it you're going to give me 5% for writing a check? Well, it depends on your credit card, but it's not unusual for a guy with an Amex Platinum card that our cost is over 4% on something like that. Cards now with lots of points on them, they're anywhere from 3% to 4.25%, 4.5%. And then of course we have other fees and stuff to go on it. So if you're writing a check, you're saving me some money. If you're saving me some money, I'm gonna pass that money along to you. Also, when I have your money up front, and by the way, it's just 50% of the money, you pay the balance on completion. But when I have your money up front, I get to pay my bills early. And when we pay our bills early, our suppliers give us anywhere between 1.5% to 2% discount for paying on shorter terms. So when it's all said and done, it's still a break even for me. I'm still doing a $10,000 job, making a $2,000 profit when I give you a 5% cash or check discount. The other thing we would give you though, if you said, Jeff, I need some financing, we do have a 84-month or 7-year program with our lender, and our lender will then go ahead and let you make monthly payments on that. Our cost for that, because they do charge us a fee for that, otherwise they're going to charge you 17.99%. Our fee for that is around 5%. So you can take this and get 5% cash discount, or you can take the financing and I have to pay a 5% discount, but I'm still at my $2,000 profit line. Or we also have a 12-month, same as cash, not 18, 12 months, 0% interest, and you don't have to make any payments until after 12 months that the job has been funded. Basically, when we're done, 12 months later is when you have to make the payment. Now they're not hoping, but they have a little safety net in here that if you don't make your payment, then yeah, it goes up to an actual regular rate, and then you have to make payments on it at that point. So really, this is for somebody who is planning on paying it off, actually paying it off in 12 months. What does this cost me? This cost me 5%. So you can see here, I've built in some of this money to give back to you or to give to you in this situation or in this situation. Now think about car lots. They do the same thing, right? You'll see like 2.9% low interest rate or $1,500 cash back. Well, it's because they can't give you both. When they give you that low interest rate, they're having to actually spend money to buy a lower interest rate. And that's why it's either or. It's either or, either or. There's no such thing as free money. When somebody offers you 48 months, 0% interest, that is a sign that you're actually paying for it and it's not a good idea. You'd be smarter off to go to them and say, I don't want that financing, give me a better cash price, and they'll lower the price on your project. Then you can go to your own credit union, your own bank, borrow at a reasonable rate, especially if you have a home equity line of credit, you're gonna get a much better rate, somewhere under 4%. And then you can actually do a cash deal with them like you do a cash deal with me. The bottom line is, it's important for you to get the window you like with a great installer and at an affordable price. And that's what we like to do. We say all the time at Houston Window Experts, we treat you with honesty, dignity, and respect. Honesty. This is honesty. It costs money to be in business. When you help me, I can help you. Now, I hope this helps. 84 months, and they have other options too, but 7 years, 12 months, write a check. Your call on that. Now, I will say one last pointer that this might be helpful for you. Did you know that there are some credit card companies out there that they're hoping you would get a card with them? They want you to get a card because they hope to keep you as a customer. They will offer a true 0% finance option, and I've seen them go up to $50,000 on a 0% credit card, and as long as 24 months on that. So if you wanted to use a credit card, right, and if you could get a cash advance on it, then you actually might be able to just take advantage of doing this yourself. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. If you have any questions about this, be sure to speak with us. We'll be glad to help. Thanks for watching and have a really good day.